Hey. Okay, we're gonna drift away from the philosophy today, and I'm gonna explain two of the most basic errors, indoctrination, cultural Marxism in the current culture that I see the most of, and this is pretty deep indoctrination, maybe level 3 indoctrination. This whole racism garbage. So it's related to my last video on the multi-cult. Racism garbage. So racism is a feature, not a flaw. It's a feature, not a flaw. So when I say racism, I mean in-group preference. So in-group preference is an evolutionary behavior. It's very important. It's like you give your family a in-group preference. So why the fuck wouldn't you give your extended family, be it a religious extension, be it a racial extension, a cultural extension? What the fuck is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. That's a evolutionary behavioral adaptation, and it's very important because if you don't give your group preferential treatment, you will get devoured by another group because they give their group preferential treatment. It's very fucking simple. I don't know why fucking retards have problems with it. Anyway. So this whole cultural Marxist we have going in the Western civilizations, they try to demonize in-group preference. So why do they do this? Because the cultural Marxists want to eliminate culture. That's their goal, and in-group preference is what maintains culture, right? That's why this whole attack on racism, don't be racist, don't hate, bat. You never hear the end of it, just fucking spastics. So that's it, like the hublo. Okay, so racism, it's a feature, not a flaw. The cultural Marxists are spastics. And a lot of people have bought into this that somehow having an in-group preference is a bad thing morally. It's just the opposite. I mean, if you just look at your family, would you give them same treatment, less treatment than someone on your family? Is that more moral to give someone else better treatment or even equal treatment? You fucking idiots. The cultural Marxists need to remove in-group preference because otherwise the multi-cult won't work. It'll just explode. But these idiots, it's going to explode anyway. It's not like you can remove in-group preference just by keep saying don't be racist, like having a loudspeaker say don't be racist, don't hate, don't be racist, and think that's going to change anything. It's not going to change a thing. People are still going to have in-group preference. Okay, so racism, a feature, not a flaw. That's the number one thing. The other thing is what I see a lot of is people, especially women. Women especially do this. They conflate the personal and the political. Their brains are very limited. So when you're having a discussion on politics, like say you want less Islamic immigration, or you don't want the pufta marriage, or something like this, they'll say, oh, I know a great pufta. He's fucking amazing. I know a great Muslim. He's the fucking best. I know a great communist. The sweetest guy. You fucking idiot. That's your personal. The personal and the political, the macro is completely different things. It's like a cat and a dog in the yard, and they get along great. They like fantastically get along great. Oh, they're so sweet to each other. And then says, "All right, this cat's great. Let's get more of them." The first thing the cat is going to do is to vote for cat things over the dog things. So he's going to vote for like cat food. He's going to vote for like more cat politicians. So the personal and the political just don't, you got to remove the two completely. And this is where I see so many people just I know a I know a great Muslim. They're so nice. So nice. The right wingers, they're so mean. They're so mean. They're so mean. You fucking idiots. Ah, man. Anyway, yeah, it just amazes me. So they're the two main things I see in most people. Racism, it's a feature, not a flaw. It's normal, moral, and correct to favour your in-group. Don't believe the cultural Marxist style. They're there to bring you down. And don't confuse the personal and the political. You know, even I'll admit that communists and Muslims are probably sweeter and nicer people in person than right wingers. But if you get a million communists, what do you have? You're dead. You starve. If you get a million Islamics, what do you have? You're covered in a fucking bathrobe. Okay? Get with it, man.